Hey everyone, White here. So I'm going to show you what I've been working on lately in terms of input lag for arcade boards on top of standard JAMMA port. So here's basically how it works, and if you've followed me in my previous journey on input lag, this is kind of the same thing, but it's basically easier. So you've got the Arcade PCB, and I'm going to show you the exact rig after that, which is connected to the port, the JAMMA port. On top of that, I have a small cab supergun, which does no video treatment at all. It's just here mainly to ease up the connection with the power supply and the controls. After that, I have the RGB signal with the sync. And what I do is that previously I had the video component. Here I have the RGB, but the idea is kind of the same, because when I press the button, what I do is that I cut the green signal only, so basically the screen will turn red/blue or violet, basically, but no green. And that's how I'm gonna detect exactly how or when the image or when the game reacts to my input. So after that, I inject inside a circuit board that converts my RGB signal from the JAMMA port inside standard HDMI 60 FPS signal. So there's a bit of conversion right there, but there's no, even if this component lags, which I don't know exactly if it's the case or not yet. Even if it lags, I don't care, because all my trickery around input lag is done before that. And at the end, I just capture the signal. So let's look at the signal right there. So it's currently working perfectly. So this is the result of my input acquisition capture card, sorry. And here's my rig. So here you've got, as you've seen, the Super Pang PCB. And why I did this is basically I wanted to have a cheap PCB, so because it was my first one. I didn't want to risk everything and burn a CPS3, for instance. And also because Super Pang is an awesome game. So you've got the JAMMA port here. You've got the Supergun, which is from Small Cab, which is a French supplier, which is totally rad. And they made this Supergun with 80x power supply, some easier connections for controls, for RGB, for power supply. You've got a SCART plug. You've got a standardized audio port, and the audio is put inside the SCART as well. Some stuff for the key harnesses for CPS3, 2 and 3, and Neo Geo controllers here. So after that, I have the RGB system that is right there, and this goes into this card, which is something like $30 on eBay, Amazon, and stuff like this. Small Cab sells them as well. And you've got exactly the same rig as the PS4 and PC input lag, which is 74, 40, 53, yeah, which is basically a switch, an analog switch that I can command with my controls, and I still have my FC4 D-pad here. And after that I have the HDMI, which goes into the LGX, the standard LGX. So the game is running here. So I'm going to put some coins. Here we go. And I'm going to start the game. And what I'm going to do is basically the same thing that I did when I wanted to try when I captured everything on PS4. So I'm going to record the video here, and then I'm going to do some presses. And if you look at the screen carefully, you can see that each time I press fire, the screen turns whoops, and I died. The screen turns purple, because basically I'm removing everything from the green. So here's so that will be plenty. Now I'm going to fire up. Let me get VLC. Here we go. So I've got a clean image on capture. So I'm going to, and let's find time where I press. Yes. Here we go. So let's do this frame by frame. So let me find it. Yeah, I think it's this one, but it's not really clear. Let me find a better one where we can see the separation between with and without the color. Ah, it's kind of the same thing, sorry. Let me find something better. This is the part where I die, isn't it? Here we go. So let's find it this time. Here we go. So I don't know if you can see this, but right at this point, here the screen is normal, here the screen is without green. And that's what I can really measure. Actually, I've got a program that does this. And after that, let's just watch the little guy, and 1 frame, 2 frame, 3 frame. On the third frame, you can see that the first animation frame did go out. So that's how I measure everything. And after that, it's just a matter of compiling the results and everything, and that's what you could see. So that's basically it on how I measure the things, at least on my board. But the idea will be exactly the same for CPS2, CPS3, and my goal now is to find the time and find the right people with CPS2, CPS3 in order to measure Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo or 2X, and Alpha 3 and Third Strike, obviously. So I'll let you know if that is working out as expected, but I've been White, and I hope you enjoyed it.